Alright. Here we go. I swore I didn't want to do this. I really did. I didn't want to make this video. But Spider-Man became a supervillain. Oh, I really didn't want to make this video, but I just can't. I just can't. Alright. If you want to know something about me, I can be a bit of a, I don't want to say diva because that doesn't really describe me, but I can throw shade, alright? And I'm not afraid to either. Alright, you know what? No, I want facecam for this. There it is, record face. Okay. Oh, and by the way, how I know that this is, Spider-Man is, well, it's kind of obvious. I do have a few screenshots, but what the main one is he commented, he has since deleted this comment, basically saying that I was being too rude to the Spider-Man in that video, and I never thought I was being too mean to him, honestly. I apologize for giving the impression that I thought he couldn't become an rlsv. Alright. And I still stand by that. I believe he still can be an rlsv if he puts his mind to it and puts in the work. But anyway, this guy is going by MC Maladek and is a real-life supervillain. And quite frankly, this is going to make me laugh. And my other video got tons of likes, and I know this is going to seem like just a view clickbait thing, but I tried not to make this video, but I just can't after I saw this. Alright, let's watch. I tried to be nice to explain that I'm promoting an idea. I'm promoting an idea that you have villain in your name. That's not... Okay, real-life supervillains are not criminals. I agree with that. They're just stupid. If we were, we'd all be in jail. You know, you haven't done anything illegal. I'm not saying that you are a super criminal type thing. Alright? No, I'm saying that you're just being kind of stupid. If you go to a police station and say, yo, I'm a supervillain, you'll get laughed at and possibly arrested. But people aren't stupid enough to do that, and you'll just get the cops called on you. I'm trying to stop that from happening to me and potential future rlsv by making YouTube channels about it. Anyway, I'm gonna be pausing this a lot, so sorry. Real life superheroes think they look like this. Wait for it. But this is what they actually look like. Alright, here we go. So, he uses my comments in this, and I love this. I really do. Oh yeah, sorry about the little thing there. Oh no, it's just the light. I thought it was because my phone was cracked. But it is. I said, you're not a supervillain, you're pathetic. You can't do anything else with your time. Get a life, stop trying to be edgy, and it's just sad to see people like you that think they're the shit when they do is illegal. Saying you're a supervillain, walking around in a mask, and saying that is illegal. Alright? Being a superhero is not. There's a difference. Quite frankly, stupid. If you're against what I do, I don't give two shits. But if you become a supervillain, if you become a supervillain, that's more stupid than anything I've ever done. So I ask you to give up being an asshole and just either get some friends or become an rlsv yourself. Notice here, I was a dick, and I have no quarrels about that because like I said, I throw shade, and I throw shade good. So anyway. Alright, come on. We got this. Move on. Alright. They're doing good, and that's good, and that's why to me they're formidable combatants, and will be fun to take on. Let's keep in... Oh my god. If you're serious about being a crime doer or whatever, here's the thing. If you're super smart... I like this guy. This guy's cool. This Dark Shadow. I like him. Oh my god. Okay. This is... The majority of rlsh are judgmental, condescending, and rude. Okay. Look, am I condescending? Hell yeah. Am I rude? Sometimes. But I always show people respect if they show it to me. If you go around saying you're a supervillain, I'm not going to show you respect. Alright, that's just how it's going to go. If you go around basically saying, I hate you, you are doing nothing good in your life, then yeah, I'm gonna be a dick. Alright? I should be looking this way. I'm used to my camera being on the other side. I'm sorry. I'll switch it around. So, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of a dick to you, and you're gonna have to live with that. Because the majority of rlsh don't tolerate stupid people, me included. They dress up in armor and carry weapons and do charity work. That's accurate. I don't see why that's bad. Charity is fine, but they do it in tactical gear. Yeah, we do. What's his argument here? Thinking that nobody is going to challenge them? If somebody tries to challenge me, go right ahead. You are not good enough to challenge me. It's quite frankly pathetic. I said this before and I'll say it again. If you think you're a supervillain and you do this stuff, you're gonna get yourself hurt, arrested, etc. And it's just a stupid thing to do. They could just do charity work without the costumes. I agree with this statement. I could. But would I really be making a little kid's day by saying, "Hey, I'm just some random guy"? Instead, I can say, "I'm a real-life superhero." And I did this today when I went on patrol. That kid's eyes lit up. It was unless you're an RLSH yourself, you don't know that feeling. You don't know that feeling of saying, I'm a superhero, and seeing little boys be like, oh my god, that's so cool! You know, you don't get to see that. And a mom came out and was like, what's going on here? You're talking to some dude in a mask? And I'm like, I'm a real life superhero, I'm just trying to make this kid's day better. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. At the risk of sounding arrogant, I'm a badass. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you could do charity work without the costumes. And by the way, it's called a suit, not a costume. Costume is kind of rude. So yeah. But I don't expect you to be nice anyway, so I don't know why I care. The music choice isn't good. And if I show the slightest opposition, they act as if I'm wrong because I'm not like them or one of them. If you changed your name to MC Maladek RLSH, I would be just fine with that. I'm showing opposition because you act like you're a supervillain, a big-time supervillain and a threat when you're not. Alright? Hi. I'm gonna ask you to leave. Thank you. Sorry. Animals. So, yeah, I want to breathe a little bit here. So, next. They have a holier than thou attitude. Alright, I'm an atheist. Not all superheroes are bad. But the few acts of kindness... Okay, they're despicable character. Alright. I can be a dick. Alright, and I'm not ashamed of that. In fact, I'm sometimes kind of proud of it, because if I can throw shade, I'm not afraid to at all. If somebody wants to challenge my beliefs, go right ahead. If you don't believe in what I do, that's 100% fine. I don't care. I honestly don't. But my few acts of kindness, I've done a lot more than a few. My despicable character, I'm a generally pretty nice guy. It's just when people start to be rude to me that I'm rude to them. If you go and actively try to stop me from helping people, you're an asshole. If you try to say you're not doing any good in the world, you're an asshole. That's just how it is. Alright? I believe if he's okay, I will say this a billion times. I don't care if you're against what I do. I don't. But when you do this, I do care. And those who are not worthy, I will oppose to no end. Okay, that's just silly. Okay. Boom. Right there. That's more evidence that he's Spider-Man. Nobody talks like that. Except him. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, who are you to decide who's worthy? I'm simply the nemesis in there. Okay, I'm sorry. This was turning into a legitimate annoyance to Spider-Man the sequel, but not the good Spider-Man 2. Unless you become a criminal and kill me. Okay, look. If you're willing to come to Minnesota, I will give you a talking to. If you attack me, I will try not to attack you if necessary, but if you continue attacking me, yes, I will attack you. I will not kill you. That's stupid. You are stupid. Yes, you are a supervillain. Well, not really. You're a pathetic excuse for one. Alright, so I left a comment, but not a comment like before, a reply. So, let's view up here for a little bit. Alright. I agree with this. I never understood why they patrol the streets and stuff and stay hidden until crime is out there. I see your point of view, but I couldn't agree more. Yes, I know all superheroes aren't like that. I do not stay hidden. I'm not like that in the slightest. I am out there. I am doing stuff. I am talking to people. I'm being as friendly as possible. You should do more research on the whole RLSH thing, because from that little thing, it seems like you know very little. Alright, here we go. Somebody mentioned me. Not to mention the Warrior is fairly new, it seems, because one, he looks and sounds young as fuck, and he's probably out there by himself, and maybe not even met an RLSH in person. I cannot talk today, holy shit. RLSH have been around for over 20 years. I'm fortunate enough to be mentored by Vigilante Spider, who is one of the founding members of the Extreme Justice League. Alright. I respect you for being an RLSH, but fairly new? Define fairly new. Alright, well, hold on. I'll just show you my comment. Well, I've been doing this for a year and a half. I'm 15, so compared to the greats and... So yeah, I'm new compared to the greats, like Phoenix Jones, Widowster, Black Rat, etc. And I, at the risk of sounding cocky, kickstarted a few new RLSH, the main one being Red Shuriken. Look, I'm not trying to diminish Red Shuriken when I say that, but he legitimately left a comment on one of my videos before he became an RLSH, and he also left a comment, or he also made a video and said shoutouts to the Warrior for basically inspiring me, alright? I'm not trying to diminish what he's doing, I'm not trying to take credit for it at all, because he's a great guy, I'm not... But the fact is, I did inspire him. I hate doing that, I hate saying that I inspired him because it makes me sound greater than I am, but it's true, I did. Okay, let's see. I've had bad experience with the RLSH more often than not. Okay. Thank you for your insight. So I've had a lot of bad experience with the RLSH. Maybe one of you guys could reach out to the Warrior, and hopefully he can find a mentor before he turns bad. Alright, look. I don't have any uncontrolled rage. I don't have any rage at all. Same with Scorn Guy. He talks about... I don't know Scorn. I'm not going to comment on that because... Yeah, I don't have any uncontrolled rage. I'm a very pleasant guy. It's just when people try to do that with with half of my life, pretty much, that kind of gets under my skin. If you don't agree with it, I will say this time and time again, I don't care if you don't agree with what I do. But when you go and actively do this and try to diminish and slander my name, then yes, I start to care. If you start to make me out as some sort of supervillain myself, then that's not gonna fly with me. So yeah, I'm gonna start being a bit more serious and more firm here. I'm not trying to say that you are not a good person. I'm sure you have good intent in your mind. Your way you're doing it isn't right. If you were mentored by the one in the Extreme Justice League, good for you. They're a great group. I don't really care though, because I'm my own thing. I don't need a mentor. I have people that I know that can train me. I go to boxing and all that shit. I don't need anybody to look up to. I look up to myself. That sounds like the most cocky shit in the fucking world, but it's true. I look up to Phoenix Jones, sure, but I don't view him as a mentor. I don't need a mentor, and nor do I want one. A mentor is somebody I would have if... Okay, here's an example. Savior. I'm his mentor, all right? And that works for him. But if not to diminish his work, because he's a great guy. Speaking of that, can we get a get well soon for him in the comment section below? He's going through some he basically broke his hip. So can we get a get well soon down in chat, please? But yeah, so I'm gonna basically he views me as his mentor, and that's great. I love being that for him. But the problem is that you think I need one, because apparently everybody needs one in your view. I'm assuming. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it seems that you think I need one. I don't see why. Just because I'm a bit more firm and, quite frankly, a bit mad sometimes at you because you're kind of an idiot. Especially when you thought you were Spider-Man. Before you put on the black suit. Yeah, you were kind of a dork. Ironic. I get it. But you were dorkier than I ever have been. You could argue the Orange Mask era freaking warrior, you were quite the dumbass then, and yes, I was. But guess what? I learned from my mistakes. I got a new mask and a new one after that. This is like my 5th mask, alright? And it worked from there up. I never stopped improving, and I never will stop improving. If there's something I don't know that I feel like I should, I will learn that thing. But this guy, instead of actually fighting me on this and trying to win an actual debate here on whether he's a good superhero and improving on that, what he decides to do is try to be an asshole. That's never what you should do. You should never try to actively go out and be an asshole. I'm not trying to be an asshole to him. I'm treating him how he's treating me. And that's fair. Let's see. I appreciate the support. Alright, that's basic. Let's check this guy's description. I haven't actually checked it yet. Real life superheroes are all not good. I agree with that. Some are dipshits like you, Spider-Man. That was bad. I'm sorry. If I come off as an asshole, dislike. If I come off as an asshole, I'm sorry. I don't want to do any other videos on this guy because he doesn't deserve the support or he doesn't deserve the publicity. I'm not going to ask you guys to all dislike this video. I'm not going to ask you to like it. I'm just not going to do anything. Because I don't feel like you need to. I think I got my point across. I feel like I've spread my word here. Don't go and spam this guy's hate like before. Alright? Because I don't want him to view me as the guy who says, everybody go dislike this video. Alright? And I don't want anybody to view me like that, because I don't want to be that guy. I'm just asking that you don't view me in a light that I'm not in. I can throw shade, and I throw shade good. Speaking of shade, look, shade, get it? Okay, bad pun. So, I do tend to be an asshole, and I have no shame in that. I'm gonna put myself in the center, because I'm awesome like that. So, if you do have a problem with how I go about my life and how I help people, that's what I do here. I do my best to help people. Just because I called you a few names, I don't call people names that don't deserve it. And plus, I'm not going to be going around calling myself a supervillain. That's kind of stupid. And I've been ranting for a long time, and yeah, I'm sorry if this is kind of turning into a very ranty episode. And look, I don't care if you oppose me, but don't go around calling yourself a supervillain. If you want to leave a comment saying fix your shit, then do it. I don't feel like you need to turn into a supervillain. I feel like that's kind of stupid. I kind of wish I could zoom in on his profile picture, but it's just pointless. It's pointless. Okay. Before I get into a lot of stuff I really don't want to, and I like how he calls this RLSH exposed, like he tried to expose me, but he also said he's gonna find out where I live. I am very open about living in Minnesota. And I believe my accent kind of gives that away as well, because I'm a Minnesota boy. All right, I want to move to New York, sure, but at the moment, right now, I'm a Minnesota boy, and I have no shame, and I don't care who knows. And if you're from Minnesota, sure, hit me up. Maybe we could do a team up or something. I don't care, but I just think that he's being very dumb right now. If he looks at himself in the mirror and says, I'm going to make a YouTube channel for the sole purpose of pissing off people who are trying to do their best to help, then that is a sad, sad life you live, my friend. Only 12 subscribers. I'm surprised you got that many. Sorry, I'm trying not to be too mean to him, because I don't feel like that's what this video should be. I feel like this video should be a back off, asshole type of thing. You could argue that he makes some valid points about me being kind of a jerk to him. Yeah, I was a jerk to him. I don't care if I was a jerk to him, because he was a jerk to me first. If somebody hits you, you hit them back 10 times harder. I've lived by that philosophy for a long time now. Of course, I try to calm people down with words first. Okay, I that's a bad example, because I don't want to start fights, of course. But if somebody hits you, you have every right to hit them back. No matter race, gender, freaking sexual orientation, I don't care. I will not hit a woman, though, ever. Not that they're weak. Okay, comment section, calm your shit. But if he does comment on this, I will pin his comment so you can all yell at him. I hate to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy who tells you to go yell at him, but I know a lot of you will ignore me anyway and do it. And I don't care all that much if you do. I'd prefer if you don't, because I don't want this guy to view me as the guy who says spam dislike, but I will pin his comment so it doesn't get lost. Because I kind of want to see what the YouTube comments would do, but at the same time, I don't want him to view me as a total dick. But yeah, I'm gonna pin his comment. So MC Maladek, I like that. I'm gonna call you that now. Please comment, express your opinion. Please refrain from calling people names, or please be respectful. That goes to everybody else as well. If he does comment, please be respectful. Don't call him a bunch of names like I do, because you can't pull it off like I can, because I'm freaking awesome. That was the gayest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting really carried away here. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to be doing any more videos on this whole Spider-Man debacle, because it's kind of a stupid thing. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching.